Hello, fans of Maurice and Sonia. Something keeps pulling people's attention, and the more they look, the harder it becomes to ignore. It's not loud. It's quiet, too quiet. But that's what's making it feel serious. Like something is being done in plain sight, yet nobody is calling it out. Fans are now watching closely, and their eyes keep landing on the same pattern. It's between Maurice and Pearl Watts. Each time Maurice drops a post, Pearl shows up shortly after, or sometimes just before. And this isn't a one-time thing. It keeps happening again and again. The timing is too perfect. Some fans believe it's no longer coincidence. It feels intentional, like there's a silent plan or strategy behind it. No one is saying anything out loud, but the timing is beginning to make people suspicious. Is this just a case of similar schedules? Or is someone carefully watching the other steps? People are paying attention now, and they're not letting it slide anymore. The comments are starting to grow, and the pattern is becoming too sharp to ignore. Everything started with just one small comment. It didn't make noise at first, but the meaning behind it was heavy. It was hidden under Pearl Watts' video, almost as if someone dropped a secret and walked away. But that one line woke up other fans. One after another, more people started whispering the same thing. And now it's no longer a whisper. It's turning into something louder. People are starting to believe that Pearl might be pregnant again. But this time, they're not just relying on vibes or random talk. They're pointing at her body. Fans are saying her tummy doesn't look the same as before. She's known for having a slim figure and a flat waistline, so the moment something changed, even slightly, people notice fast. They are not just guessing. They are collecting clues from her recent post. That one soft comment has now opened a door that won't close. People are wondering if there's a reason behind her new appearance, and they are watching every post with new eyes. There's a kind of bond people don't forget, even when everything goes silent. It stays in the background, quietly holding space. That's what fans believe still exists between Maurice and Sonia. They feel that whatever those two had isn't just gone. And that's why Pearl's closeness with Maurice is not sitting well with some people. It's not about jealousy, it's about timing. Many fans believe Sonia's place is being stepped on too quickly, like something that should have been left alone is now being rushed over. They think Maurice and Sonia still have something private going on, something only they understand. So watching Pearl pop up too often beside Maurice is causing tension. It feels like a role is being filled before the story even ended. And because there's no public closure between Maurice and Sonia, fans are finding it hard to welcome someone else into that space. They're not angry, they're just confused. The bond they once loved still feels real to them, and letting go of that image is proving harder than expected. It wasn't noisy, and it wasn't obvious. That's why it caught people off guard. A quiet shift in how Pearl Watts moves online is now the center of attention. She used to show up in bold poses, wearing stylish, body-hugging outfits. Her waistline was always highlighted, and people admired that confidence. But something has changed. Fans are now pointing at her photos, saying her style has taken a sudden turn. No more tight clothes. No more standing with hands on waist. Instead, her outfits are loose, her poses more reserved, and her posts don't carry the same open energy as before. That simple switch has brought all kinds of reactions. People aren't just looking at the clothes, they're reading between the lines. Is she hiding something? Is there a reason behind the sudden cover-up? The shift in her appearance has become one of the biggest clues fans are holding on to. And with each new post, they're looking deeper. It's no longer just about fashion. It's about what her choices might be silently revealing. The kind of pain that comes with emotional change isn't always loud. Sometimes it just sits quietly in people's hearts, especially when they didn't expect to feel it. That's how many fans of the Maurice and Sonia bond are feeling right now. They rooted for those two from the start. Whether it was on screen or off, they believed there was something deeper between them. So watching Pearl's closeness with Maurice rise so fast is not easy for them. They're not ready for that shift. It feels too soon. The memory of Sonia is still fresh, and seeing someone else step in so comfortably is like pouring water on something that hasn't fully dried. They're not blaming anyone, but they are still holding on to what once was. To them, Pearl's presence feels like a quiet replacement, and that's why they are finding it hard to smile about it. The emotional space that Maurice and Sonia once filled hasn't closed yet. And now, it feels like someone else is walking in before the last chapter was even finished. Sometimes the quietest signs are the strongest. People are not screaming about it, but they are all watching closely. Pearl Watts' latest pictures have stirred up more than just fashion talk. Her outfits are not what fans are used to. Gone are the crop tops and body-fitted looks. Now she's showing up in covered-up styles, loose dresses, safe poses, and carefully chosen camera angles. And the shift didn't happen gradually. It was sudden. That's what shocked people the most. The change feels intentional. Fans are now checking everything: how she stands, how she positions her hands, and even how her face looks in each post. There's a new calmness that doesn't feel like her usual bold energy. Some say it looks like she's hiding something, while others believe she's trying not to attract attention to her body. Whether that's true or not, one thing is clear: the curiosity is growing. Every new post from Pearl is now being studied like a clue, and people won't stop talking until they understand what's behind the switch. Timing can feel harmless until it starts repeating in a way that raises eyebrows. That's exactly what's happening between Pearl Watts and Maurice. Every time Maurice shares something online, Pearl follows not long after, or sometimes just before him. At first, fans thought it was just a few lucky guesses. But now it feels too calculated. It's always close, never random. People are starting to see a rhythm in their posting habits, like one move depends on the other. Some even said it feels like a silent code is being followed. No one has confirmed anything, but the fans are no longer letting it slide. They are watching both pages like clocks, counting how often their timelines match up. The closeness in timing has added to the bigger mystery. If this is not a planned pattern, then what is it? The silence is making everything more suspicious. It's not drama, but it's not normal either. Something about it keeps fans restless. They can't shake off the feeling that there's a hidden meaning behind this repeated pattern. People don't forget faces, but they also don't forget feelings. That's what's causing all this quiet tension online. Fans who love the Maurice and Sonia pairing are feeling like something special is being pushed aside too quickly. Pearl's online closeness with Maurice has become too frequent for them to ignore. They're watching both pages closely, trying to understand what changed and when. It's not jealousy, it's more like heartbreak. The kind that comes when something beautiful fades too suddenly. Many still hold on to the chemistry Maurice shared with Sonia, and now it feels like those memories are being replaced without warning. The feeling isn't just about who is present, it's about who seems to be missing. That's why fans are reacting this way. For them, it's not about rejecting Pearl, but about missing the bond they once believed in. The sudden closeness, the matching posts, and the quiet silence from Sonia have made everything feel harder to accept. And now, every gesture from Pearl is being measured against the past. People love comparing, especially when things don't feel the same anymore. That's what's happening now. Fans have taken it upon themselves to scroll through old pictures of Pearl Watts, putting them side by side with her recent ones. And they're not just looking, they're studying every angle. What has changed? What's different? One thing they all keep pointing at is her tummy. Before now, Pearl was known for having a very flat and noticeable waistline. But recently, fans believe that has shifted. Her tummy no longer looks as flat as before, and that simple change has gotten many talking. The difference isn't huge, but to fans who've been following her for a while, it's enough to spark questions. They are saying something feels different, and they are not letting go of that thought easily. Even without saying much, Pearl's recent pictures are giving people more questions than answers. Some are calling it a natural change, while others are thinking deeper. And as long as this body difference remains, fans will keep digging. What people don't say loudly is sometimes the thing they feel the strongest. Pearl Watts has now become the center of a new kind of attention, and it's not about movies or beauty anymore. Her energy online has changed. Fans say it's not just the way she dresses, it's the way she presents herself. Something feels more careful, more calculated. Her captions are softer, her photos more reserved. And this softer version of Pearl is what fans are connecting to the bigger question. Is she trying to shift focus from her body? Is she entering a new phase? People aren't saying it with aggression, but they are not keeping quiet either. Her recent posts are being watched closely, and every gesture is treated like a signal. The sudden quiet around her is louder than any announcement. No bold reveal, no confirmation, just a gentle shift that's pulling strong reactions. Until someone says what's really happening, fans will continue to study every detail she shares. Alright guys. That's all for now. Have a nice day and bye.